Yeah, what's up? It's your girl, She the Truth, aka the voice of the streets, and you already know what time it is. It's tea time. What's happening? It's tea time. Let go. Now, before we get started, you already know I gotta hit y'all with this disclaimer. Everything on my YouTube channel is for entertainment and educational purposes only. Now, let's get right into it. Today in the building, I'm finna break down some key factors and drop some bombshells on y'all, because we got to get justice for Shanquella, y'all. Y'all see they ain't been trying to do nothing in this case. Nothing at all. And I said that in my very first video. I said, why would they arrest Cabo 6 if their own people had something to do with the cover-up? If you arrest Cabo 6, that means you got to take down your own, and they not doing that. Come on now. Now, let's start from the beginning. I'm finna make everything make sense to y'all. Shanquella was unalive after she arrived at the villa that same day. They didn't wait until the next day to attack Shanquella. This happened the same day. And I'm finna break everything down for you. What you mean? Shanquella mama stated that she talked to Shanquella earlier that day. That's when Shanquella had arrived to the villa. She told her mama, yeah, mama, I'm here. I'm safe. We waiting on the chefs to get here. We about to eat tacos and salad. Her mama said, okay, I'll talk to you tomorrow, baby. Right? When Shanquella got there, she was filming. She like, where y'all at? She wanted to go skinny dipping. That's because they had already talked about it on the way to the villa. So she thinking they about to go skinny dipping. Right? They didn't go skinny dipping. Not at that moment. Now the chefs had arrived. They done ate. They done had their little drinks. Now mind you, y'all saw what the chefs prepared for them. And we did see what they was drinking. And Shanquella, she had a margarita, a frozen one. They was the ones that was drinking the hard liquor. Then they played the game after the chefs had left. You saw when they did the video, it was still light outside. Y'all saw Winter trying to do a push-up, and she wasn't able to. But Dejanay was able to do her push-up. So when they come tell us, after we see the video with Dejanay fighting Shanquella, they try to hit us with, oh, there's a second video with Winter. She was the one that caused the deadly blow to Shanquella. They say she picked her up like she was He-Man and slammed her down. And that caused her injuries. Not. Winter couldn't even do a push-up. And y'all saw that for y'allself. Okay, let's continue. Now they go outside. And Shanquella is outside skinny dipping. Nobody else is in the pool with her. Shanquella did not know that they was right there filming her while she was nude, living her best life on vacation. Dejanay was the one that was filming her. Because Dejanay also had her phone out, and she was filming when Shanquella was filming, when the chefs was there. Go back and look at the video. That's why Dejanay was the one that got into the fight with Shanquella. Now Shanquella done noticed that y'all done video me while I'm out here butt naked. You know, she didn't want that to be put on the internet. You know how I know she didn't want that on the internet? Because Shanquella has a business where Kids come and get their hair braided by her. She don't want that type of image put out there on her. So she done got into it with Dejanay. And Dejanay couldn't take the blows that Shanquella was giving her. So she wanted to fight. Y'all saw that patio was ajar. That's why Shanquella was still naked. They made their way inside her room from the outside. Shanquella was not waking up out her sleep. Look at the bed. Analyze the room. Her bed was still made up. Nothing had been touched. All Shanquella items was still over there on the left-hand side by the wall. In which I was thinking that was a person. That is not no person. Them was Shanquella's suitcases. So, the autopsy stated and said Shanquella passed away 15 minutes after the fatal blow. This when they started to cover up. And I'm going to tell you how they did it. They try to put and paint a picture for us to make us think that Shanquella was still alive. Khalil had her phone. He went live on her phone. Shanquella was unalive when she was out there on that gazebo outside by the pool. They propped that girl up and took that picture. And that's when Khalil was right there talking about we got our first body. But to the outside world, y'all will be thinking, oh, well, he's saying that because she was the first one. She got drunk and then she fell asleep. That's what they wanted us to think. That Shanquella was under the influence in which she wasn't. She wasn't even alive at that time. Mind you, he still had her phone. I'm going to tell you how they tried to play with our mind. Now, Shanquella, she took a video when the chefs was there, right? They could have sent that video from Shanquella's phone to one of their phones. Khalil could have had it sent to his phone. They used Shanquella's phone to go live, but play the video and have it playing as if she was actually live, but it already had been recorded previously. Keep up now. They dirty snakes. That girl been unalive. Why do y'all think, and I even said this because it did not make sense, why would a grown man not know the location as to where he's going, and he was going out of the country on vacation? That did not make sense. Now it does. They had done called Nasir and let Nasir know that, oh, we probably found a cheaper resort. We're going to be checking out of this one. So when you arrive, make sure you call our phone so we can give you the location as to where we're going to be at. Come on, keep up, y'all. That's why he had no knowledge as to where they was going. And he had to call them when he got to the airport. See, they intended on leaving Shanquella there at that villa. Intended on leaving Shanquella there at that villa. See, they already had them call the front and let them know some type of story. Like, oh, we can't stay here. Something just came up. We gonna have to leave, and we need our refund. And what they told them people was to make them get them back their refund. They hit them with the girl that's on the trip with us. Her sister passed away, and we just found out, and we all got to go back home. So they was giving them back their refund, like condolence to you. You know, we gonna give you a refund. We'll see you next time. Type of energy, right? But check this out. Cabo 6 didn't know that they were gonna go and have somebody go inside the villa to check the villa to make sure everything was good before they refunded them their money. That's why they claim that the maids found Shanquella in the bathroom, slumped over the toilet. They said when the maids found Shanquella slumped over the toilet, that they went to go look for the friends, which means none of them was there inside that villa. All of them had left out by this time. If they had to go find the friends, so all of them was gone. They had to be up there at their front trying to get their refund. So now they had to go back to the villa because they had to pretend like they didn't know that their friend was left behind. But this my thing. If the maids found Shanquella unresponsive and slumped over the toilet, when you touched her, she instantly fell from that position she was in. So why didn't y'all call 911 for help? Instead of call 911 for help, y'all went looking for the friends. That don't make sense. So after they go back inside the villa, now Nasir done called. Nasir done made it to the airport. So at that moment, they had to tell Nasir, oh, Shanquella, she not feeling well. But let's break this timeline down as to how long Shanquella had been unresponsive. Because she been gone, y'all, since the day that she arrived at the villa. But let's break down their timeline on what they telling us. Now, if the maids found her unresponsive, slumped over the toilet, we'll just say that was around what? 11-ish. Nasir called when he got to the airport at so-called 2 o'clock. So that's 11, 12, 1, 2. That's 3 hours she already unresponsive. Nasir get there at 2. He still don't make it to the villa until an hour later. And then after that, the nurse makes it after Winter called for help at 2:13. So it took her over an hour to get there. But they said in the autopsy that Shanquella passed away 15 minutes after her fatal blow, which means when that nurse arrived, Shanquella was already gone. She been gone. Shanquella was already gone. Shanquella was already unalive at that moment. So Nasir, he get there. He run to her side. He say he never leave her side. He was doing mouth-to-mouth compressions on her until the nurse arrived. Y'all heard what that man said when the nurse came? she tried to get her some saline, or her oxygen was off. But when the nurse tried to give her that shot in her vein, it instantly popped out. Because her veins was no longer working, y'all. She was already unalive. So they telling us that she was in there working on her for an additional 3 hours. That Shanquella, she had already been gone. So when the nurse claimed that she was there working on Shanquella for an additional 3 hours, y'all know that was BS. So what was you really doing inside that villa with the Cabo 6 for 3 hours? Was y'all negotiating? Because they called the mama them and they told the mama that they needed $5,000 to take Shanquella to the hospital. But check this out, because y'all know I investigate. I do all my investigation. They didn't put the call out there for the emergency people to come, for the ambulance people. It's different in Cabo than it is here in the United States. They'll place a call and they'll dispatch and have an ambulance sent to that location here in the United States. But in Cabo, when the dispatcher put that call out, guess what, y'all? Everybody that hid, they trying to hurry up and get to whatever location so that they can get the money first. So it'll be several ambulances that pulls up to these locations when somebody is in need of a ride to the hospital. Several. But they didn't do that. Somebody called. Made a call personally. And they had the Red Cross to come. Y'all go pull it up. Guess what the Red Cross does? Red Cross come in emergencies. But they come to offer their services for free. So what y'all needed the $5,000 for? Who called the Red Cross emergency? Oh, okay. Now, if somebody get hurt that's in your family and y'all call 911, y'all need an ambulance to come. Ain't no paramedic standing with their phone taking pictures while the other paramedics is trying to work on you. Stop playing. But it was somebody that took the pictures while the paramedics was so-called working on Shanquella. They weren't working on Shanquella. The lady, she wasn't working on Shanquella. The two Red Cross emergency workers, they was not working on Shanquella because there was nothing for them to do. They already know that. They ain't have no equipment out or nothing. They was standing there waiting to take the pictures and do whatever they had to do with this cover up. Come on now. They let Cabo 6 go. They been gone a long time ago. Why y'all think y'all didn't see Cabo 6 in those photos? Even if the paramedics was there, they would have been standing off to the side. When whoever took that picture was taking them pictures, y'all would have seen Cabo 6. We didn't see nobody. That's because they been had left. They got out of there so fast. They ain't wait to see where the girl was going to be taken to or nothing. None of that. But they went to a different hotel. They went out. They had them a good old time. Y'all heard what Nasir said? He said the trip was extended. That means they stayed longer than what they intended on staying. But your friend done passed away unexpectedly. Come on. Y'all got to make it make sense. Lock them all up. Then they wanted to play with us and hit us with that femicide. It was never a murder. It was femicide. Y'all know why it was femicide? I'm just going to put it out there. I don't think that Dejanay is really a female. They know that Dejanay wasn't a female. That's why they said it was femicide. And she was taken out of here because of her gender. Which means it wasn't a female that did what they did to her. It was a male. And I done did my investigation. I tried to pull up Dejanay. I couldn't find nothing on her. Y'all heard in them videos, they weren't saying Dejanay. They kept calling her Deja. 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 So who is Dejanay? I even pulled up and did my investigation on the school that they claim they all went to. Nasir, he didn't lie. He was honest. Nasir stated, he said he went to college. He did go to college. But Dejanay didn't go to that college. You can go type it in for yourself. Nasir did. He said he was smart. He is. He was on the dean's list from 2017 until he graduated. And check this out. He went to school to be in the medical field as well, like Elise. So that's why Nasir was there giving her mouth-to-mouth compressions. Come on, y'all. It's bigger than what we think. It gets real deep. Deep, deep. So Shanquella was unalive when she arrived at the villa that day after the chefs had came. She was no longer alive then. This didn't happen the following day. All this happened the same day. And they just tried to cover it up. What they intended on doing was having Nasir to come, and then everything would have been on Nasir. You know, they would have been long gone. He would have popped up at the villa. He in there with Shanquella. Now he find her. She unresponsive. What you do to that girl? But it didn't pan out that way. It did not pan out that way. Now after that, they even try to put it out here and say, oh, we got somebody that has the inside scoop on what's really going on with the case. Oh, they trying to help. Really? I can walk to the post office and cut my phone on and act like I'm doing something that I'm really not. It's smoke and mirrors. Everything ain't what they make it seem. Wake up. Don't let nobody play on y'all talk and play with y'all intelligence. Because I know I'm not. And somebody got to the parents and they told them not to talk about the case. Because they really wanted it to die down. See, the longer that this case goes on and nothing's being done, the colder that it's going to get. Well, y'all supposed to be stumping, raising so much for y'all daughter. I would have been talking about everything that I know. I don't care what they telling me not to say. Why wouldn't y'all want information that y'all know not to be put out there when you trying to get justice for your daughter? They did the same thing to Kanika mama. Somebody close to her, they got in her ear. Cause we were going hard for Kanika. Everybody was protesting. They was at that hotel protesting for Kanika. Then here come Kanika mama the following day or so. No. Y'all don't go to the hotel. Don't protest no more. They not making no more money. Why would you care they making money or not when your daughter was found unalive in a freezer? When they ain't even want to go look at the camera, and they could have been pulled up the camera and figured out where your daughter was at. It didn't take but a second. They covered that up too. Y'all see what happened to Kanika's case? Oh, okay. Just like the Shanquella case. But see, they wanted to go to the air. They wanted to go to the post office and have letters written and sent over to the government in Mexico. That's because they not doing that with this case, y'all. The police not doing nothing. So they trying to go up above them in hopes that the government is going to do something. Come on now. If anything, y'all wanted to write some letters, I would have personally had somebody to take it and have it delivered so that I know that the letters got there and these people actually receive these letters. But what make y'all think they're going to do anything about just receiving letters, pink letters that keep coming in? I'm just saying. We want justice for Shanquella, but in order to get justice for Shanquella, y'all got to stop going on vacation over there. We got to make them feel it. And the only way to make them feel it is hit them in them pockets. There's some food to ponder on right here. Why is it that people that live in the other country, they risk their life? They spend their life savings trying to get over to the United States. They trying to get away from their country by any means necessary. But us, U.S. citizens, we spend our life savings trying to go to their country to vacation. What sense does that make? Make it make sense. Y'all leave a comment down below and let me know how y'all feel about the conversation. Like, share, subscribe, and we out.